All right, 4.3, number one. Looks like we have a review problem. We want to write the inequality in interval notation and graph it. All right, we have x is greater than or equal to -5. All right, so when it says graph it, I usually draw a number line, negative infinity to positive infinity. I'll put 0 in the middle. So -5 is going to be on the left side. I'll just label this as -5. Now, when you put your x on the left, this inequality is kind of like an arrowhead, points you in the right direction. Because it is greater than or equal to, usually we do a closed circle, a bubbled in circle, and it's pointing to the right, so I would shade everything this way. Okay, so from -5 to infinity. When we do that in interval notation, the equal to, we would do a square bracket, so that would be -5 in a bracket, comma, and it goes all the way to infinity. Infinity will always be in parentheses because we're always going toward, but never actually reach infinity. So here's the interval and here's the graph. All right, so interval notation, I'm going to do a square bracket, -5, 2, and I'm going to go to my more functions, do infinity, and a close parentheses. All right, part 2 wants us to pick out the graph. So the way they've graphed it, they just put the bracket on there just to kind of simplify it now. Might not see the bubbled in circle anymore, or the hollowed out circle, but C looks like the one that's going from -5 all the way to infinity. All right, question number 2, we want to solve for x. Okay, another review problem, so just freshen up on the algebra skills. So we have ln of x equals 4. All right, so ln has a base of e. We can rewrite this in exponential form. Just take that base and move it over, or you can think about raising each side to the power of e. This allows us to write this in exponential form, so we'll get x is equal e to the 4th, or you can rewrite it, rearrange it to x equals, I'm sorry, e to the 4th equals x, but it's the same thing. I'm just writing it twice. I don't know why I'm doing that. But x equals e to the 4th, and we don't want to round that. It says type exact answer, type exponential notation. So you can get rid of that e to isolate that x by writing it in exponential form or saying raise it to the e power. But x is going to be equal to e. So e raised to the 4th.